What do you think is the biggest threat to humanity right now?
Oh gosh, ourselves. People's
How
mindset.
do you mean?
People's mindset.
What about their mindset?
I would say people are so desperate to be, I've said it a lot today, but they are so desperate to be victims. And I think that they are, like, as a society, we're holding ourselves back. Whether that is, and I think a lot of the victimization is fueled by a desperate need for attention because victims get attention.
You know what? I think it's acceptance because it's easier to be a victim, and other victims love to wallow in misery.
I think
So what is it? Misery loves company.
Yes,
so when
exactly.
you're upset and you could gossip with someone else and say, this sucks and blah, 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 and go back and forth, you feed off that. And you feel like, I'm not alone. And I had that feeling of just
community.
like, yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's, as you begin to get more successful, it becomes harder and harder to find those connections.
Yeah, exactly. But I will say I do think attention is part of it because we've seen that, like, the marginalized communities that say that they're marginalized, they get a lot of attention. It pays to be an activist. It's like that sort of thing. And so I don't think that is the case for everybody because obviously not everybody ends up making money in that. But I think that there are a few examples that glorify it where people are like, oh, this is cool. Like, I will get the attention. I will get this community. I will be affirmed. I will be accepted into this because I'm not alone. And I think that there's a lot of, very, hurting people. And I think that as a society, we have, allowed that mentality to take prevalence. And so if I could leave, people with one message is that, being empowered is the most, like, freeing thing that you can do for yourself. Saying I don't care what other people think is the most freeing thing that you can do for yourself. Being self-reliant, there was literally no better feeling. Like me walking out on the street knowing that I can beat somebody up because I did years of self-defense, that I, like, carry a gun, that I'm totally self-reliant. I don't depend on, a family, mommy and daddy's money, anything like that, that I am total. It's like the most empowering thing in the world. There's literally no better feeling. And it's like, why would I sacrifice that just to be, like, accepted by a group of people that is also, like, down in the dumps and not productive and not. Yeah. So I would say, I think it's ourselves.
Interesting.
And also elites and government toying with our lives. I would say it's, like, at the very base level of society, because I don't think we push ourselves, like, forward as a culture. But I also do have to admit that, there are people that do not have our best interests at heart because all they want to do is make more money and be more corrupt and have more power.
Well, that's why I think it's important to teach objective thinking.